Good day everyone. In the previous video, we saw identification of straight lines, circles, parabolas and modulus functions. Now let us learn the identification of ellipse and then we can proceed to the formula and sums, right? So now, the standard equation of an ellipse is x squared by a square plus y squared by b squared is equal to 1. Here there will be two cases, that is, if your a is greater than b, then the major axis of that ellipse will be along the x-axis. That means your ellipse will be like this, no? Because the major axis is along x-axis, it will be like this. If the a is lesser than b, then in that case, the major axis will be along y-axis. So you will have an ellipse like this, right? This is the two things you should understand. Now, let us see these two equations. X squared plus 4y squared is equal to 36 and 4x squared plus y squared is equal to 36. Now, these two doesn't exactly resemble this one, no? But we have to bring it to that format. Then only you will know whether a is greater or b is greater and how our ellipse will look like. So now, we have to make this side 1. So, divide the total equation by 36. You get x squared by 36 plus y squared by 9 is equal to 1. Here you get x squared by 9 plus y squared by 36 is equal to 1. Right? Now, here the a squared is equal to 36. So, a is 6. B squared is equal to 9. So, b is 3. Here a is greater than b. So, for this ellipse, the major axis will be along x-axis. Now, coming to this, here a squared is equal to 9. So, a is 3. B squared is equal to 36. So, b is 6. So, a is less than b. So, the major axis will be along y-axis. Have you understood this identification? Now, we will go to the formula and then a few simple sums, right? Now, let us see the formula. Okay. A is equal to integral a to b f of x dx or integral a to b y dx. A refers to the area. Whatever area we want to find out. Here, f of x refers to the curve. The curve may be anything. It may be a circle, parabola, line or whatever. Then this a and b are the x limits. That is, x is equal to a is one ordinate and x is equal to b is another ordinate. So, if you want to find the area bounded by the curve, y is equal to f of x and the two ordinates x is equal to a and x is equal to b, we have to use this formula. Okay. Now, supposing you have some curve where you are taking the y limits. In some cases, we will see the sums. Okay. We will take the y limits. That is, you will get y is equal to c and y is equal to d are the limits. They will be the abscissa. In that case, you will get either g of y dy or x dy. Here you will write y in terms of x. Here you will write x in terms of y. Here integration with respect to x. Here integration with respect to y. So these are the two formulae, basic formula which you should know. Okay. Now let us see one example sum in each time. Now the example 1 is, find the area bounded by the curve y squared is equal to 8x and the line x is equal to 2. First, when you see any sum, you should identify the curves given, right? So here, y squared is equal to 8x means you know it represents a parabola. The vertex is 0, 0 and the axis of symmetry is x-axis and it opens rightwards. These are the three things you should know. When you say x is equal to 2, you know it's a straight line parallel to the y-axis. Fine. Now let us draw a rough figure. So now you have to draw like this. O, you have to mark x, x dash, y and y dash. Your parabola goes like this, right? So this is y squared is equal to 8x. You can take some approximately something. So I will take this by 1 and this by 2. So this is the line x is equal to 2. Now we want to find the area bounded by the line and the parabola, and definitely you know that is whatever I have shaded. Now the parabola is symmetrical about the x-axis. So both are not only that, this line is an ordinate, no, it is parallel to the y-axis. So the area above the x-axis will be equal to the area below the x-axis. So now I can write the area of the shaded portion. Okay, that is what we want to find. Area of the shaded portion, that will be twice area of the first quadrant, correct? Because area of the shaded portion in the first quadrant, because both are same. So I can write twice integral. This is 0. This is 2 comma 0. So the limits will be 0 to 2. I have to take the x limits. So which formula I have to use? The first formula. So I will get y dx. So I should get what is y. Now I know y squared is 8x. So now y will be equal to, the root of 8 will be 2 root 2 and it will be root x. So like this you get what is y in terms of x and you write it here. So 2 root 2 root x dx. Take the constants out. You will get 4 root 2 out. Integral 0 to 2 root x dx. You know root x means what? X power half. When you integrate, you will get x power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2. Okay. So now you will get 4 root 2. You will get x power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2 within the limits 0 to 2. Right? This 3 by 2 will become 2 by 3. So if you bring that here, you will be getting here 8 by 3 root 2. Then the upper limit is 2. What is 2 power 3 by 2? That will be 2 power 3 by 2 is 2 root 2. You know that, isn't it? It is 2 power 1 into 2 power half. So 2 root 2. 0, that will become 0. So root 2 into root 2, that will become 2. So 2 into 2 into 8. So you get now 32 by 3 square units. Sorry. So this is the area bounded by the parabola and the line x is equal to 2. Hope you have understood this. Let us see one more example. Now find the area bounded by the parabola x squared is equal to y and the line y is equal to 3 in the first quadrant. See, each word given in any sum is very important. You cannot leave anything. Okay. Here the parabola they have given. Even otherwise you can identify. The line is y is equal to 3. Then in the first quadrant. All these things are important. So now first you know x squared is equal to y is a parabola. Okay. That will have the vertex 0, 0. Y-axis will be the axis of symmetry. It will be opening upwards. So first remember these things. So now your parabola will go like this, right? Now the line is y is equal to 3. That means it will be parallel to the x-axis. Remember that. So I will get a line parallel to the x-axis like this. This is y is equal to 3. Now here one more important thing given is in the first quadrant. If first quadrant is given, you have to shade only this portion. Supposing they didn't give that, you have to shade both sides. So like this, you have to be meticulous about each information given in the sum. Otherwise, you will miss and your answer will go wrong. So here, it is only the first quadrant portion that is asked. So I have shaded only that. I know this point is 0, 3, right? Now if you look at this figure, here I have to take the y limit. That is actually easier. You can do the sum taking x limit. That is a way out. But anyway, you should know this also. So here I am going to consider the y limits. Immediately I should remember the second formula. That is integral c to d x dy. I should remember that. So here I have x squared is equal to y. So my x will be root y. So I have to consider, I have to convert x in terms of y. So now area of the shaded portion, that is what we want, okay, of the shaded portion here. I am now going to take y limits, I told you. So 0 to 3. So now I have to write x dy. What is my x? That is root y. So root y dy. Do you follow? Now root y is y power half. So I will get y power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2 within the limits 0 to 3. So this 3 by 2 I can bring like this. So 3 power 3 by 2 minus 0. So you will get 2 by 3 into 3 root 3. 3 power 3 by 2 is nothing but 3 root 3. So now 1 3 will go. So I will be getting 2 root 3 square units. Do you follow? What is the difference between that sum and this sum like that? Is it clear?